Thank you for calling the Oblivion Gate hotline. How may I assist you today? You're suspecting there might be a gate on the outskirts of Skingrad? And where are you calling from? So you're not actually in Skingrad. Oh, your sister-in-law told you. And why didn't she call? No phone, got it. Yes, we'll dispatch a gate specialist right away to check on this. Unfortunately, I can't give you the operative names or the mission briefings, but we do appreciate the community engagement, though. Yes, we are aware of the strange woman carrying a ceremonial dagger who's been spotted near multiple gates. She's authorized. No, I can't tell you where she is now. I'm sorry, why are you asking if she's been to Miss Karkin recently? Sir, are you by any chance calling from the Mythic Dawn? Again?
Hi, I don't remember that glowing artifact hovering in your office when we visited last week. Is it new?
You're very perceptive. Yes, our new hire has been bringing all sorts of curious artifacts from her assignments. Martin sends her out weekly now. We've actually had to increase the limit on her company credit card because she travels so often. And I'm in charge of actually reviewing her expense reports. She really eats a lot of cheese when she's on the road. Anyway, that over there is a Great Welkynd Stone. She brought it from Miss Karkin just a few days ago. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't Miss Karkan classified as a Category C Aelid ruin, not to be entered unless under Imperial orders and only allowed to certified members of the Imperial Legion with special clearances? In a Death Wish.
Well, technically, yes, but we are operating under the direct instruction of a future emperor. And, well, the restoration of the empire doesn't really leave much time for paperwork. Anyway, those restrictions are in place for one's own protection. Our operative came back safe and sound, though she did file a sanitation complaint. She only briefly mentioned a few undead and a couple of goblins she saw down there, but apparently the number of cockroaches in that ruin is spiritually unsettling. Not sure that warrants a Category C designation, but I don't make the charts.
You mentioned she brought back more items. Was it something sensitive? Doesn't seem to be displayed along with the stone.
Yes. We have another really interesting artifact. We actually got our hands on the armor of Tiber Septim. It's one of the most sacred relics of the Blades. Grandmaster Joffrey was beside himself when she brought it back. He absolutely won't let anyone near it. He only let Martin try it on once, but he was very hesitant about it. He mostly keeps it in a locked chest in his chambers.
Wow, where did you find that? An Adric artifact like that must be really difficult to obtain, even more so than any Daedric artifact.
Yes. So we've sent our new hire to Sankertor to fetch it. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't bring up that classification either. We had a really good reason to go there. And she again came back just fine. Didn't even complain about the skeletal guardians or anything. She just asked the housekeeping team if they can help get the ectoplasm out of her boots. They're still working on it.
I assume you're not collecting these for fun. Does this mean you're making progress towards opening the portal to paradise?
Yes, actually. We are missing one final item, but we should have a functioning portal pretty soon. What can I say? Martin's reading paid off. He has fully deciphered the Xarxes and knows how to open the portal. He's concerningly fluent now, but we are grateful for his previous experience that has made this possible.
You seem a bit reluctant to tell us what the last item is. Why?
Well, you're from Bruma, right? You might not like this, but the last item is a great sigil stone. And we have intel that the Deadlands team is planning to open up a great gate just outside of Bruma tomorrow, actually, around 9 a.m. So we're gonna strategically let them open the gate. Just long enough to retrieve the stone.
That sounds reckless, honestly. You do understand that about 50% of Bruma is made of wood. What did the Countess say? Who's going to defend the city from the things coming out of the gate?
Small correction. It's not just one gate. The prerequisite for a great gate is 3 smaller gates. And the Countess is not yet informed of the plan. Actually, the delegation that's going to go talk to her has just left. But I'm sure she'll understand. It's the fate of the empire we're talking about here. And you shouldn't be too worried because our future emperor insists on leading the defense of Bruma himself.
From everything I've heard about Martin, he seems to be good at rallying speeches but has never picked up a blade.
Well, to be fair, he is quite proficient with a letter opener. But to your point, the Bruma Town Guard, should they decide to participate, is going to get one hell of a rallying speech. Hey team, thanks for joining. This is our final gate annihilation stand-up before the Great Gate opens, and if all goes well, closes again within the hour. Martin couldn't join us live, but I'll take notes, and he's promised to review them later. Now, I understand that there will be 3 standard size gates open initially, so we gotta be ready for whatever comes out of those. How are we doing on the head count for the defense team? Excuse me, but didn't we help them close all those Oblivion gates? And you're telling me they're sending us 2 soldiers each. Not to be ungrateful, but they all risked being the next co-watch, and this is how they repay us? Fine. No, we'll manage. No need to send them a diplomatic note. On to Bruma. So an update there. The Countess has been informed. She's, let's call it, reluctantly compliant. So we may get a few more guards. She did then threaten to charge us with reckless siege endangerment, but we're calling that a soft yes. Finally, Martin will lead the defense effort himself. Sorry, can you repeat that? Well, no, I don't know if it's wise, but he insists, and I'm not about to argue with him. You're more than welcome to try if you'd like. He's already prepped a speech, though, so I'm not sure you'll be able to convince him. If there are no further blockers, I'm happy to give everyone some time back. Just as a reminder, meet in front of the Great Hall at 8:30 sharp. Departure for the gate site is 8:45, and gate opens at 9 a.m. on the dot. May Rumsdagon is apparently very punctual. So be ready, have everything sharpened tonight, and please wear your name tags so the folks from other towns can tell who's who. Talus willing, I'll see you on the other side. Good luck.
So, what exactly is a Welkynd Stone?
Yes, the Welkynd Stones. Commonly found in ancient Iliad ruins, they are magical crystals once used to light up elven hallways and vaporize trespassers.
And we're using them now because...
Great question. Turns out they are also portable arcane batteries. Very useful if you're trying to open up an interdimensional rift, conduct forgotten rituals, or just recharge your magicka mid-battle. Martin, for example, has one powering his standing desk.
Are they safe to handle?
Defined safe. They hum, glow, and occasionally whisper in Daedric. So, no, I wouldn't lick one.
And this one in your office?
This is a Great Welkynd Stone. Think of it as the Costco version. It's bigger, weirder, and you can't return it if it malfunctions. Our new hire retrieved it from Miss Karkind, which is an ancient elven basement full of traps, corpses, and cockroaches. We're thrilled to have it. Hi everyone, thanks for joining this week's Cloud Ruler Temple All Hands. A few quick updates. So, number 1, artifact storage has reached capacity. If your workstation is currently in the Great Hall, please relocate personal effects to make room for the Great Welkynd Stone. Martin insists it stays in his line of sight. Second, armor cleaning services are now available to all staff. If you've returned from field work with ectoplasm, vampire dust, or minor soul residue, please submit a Google form before leaving your gear in the designated bin in the armory. Thank you to the housekeeping team for going above and beyond. Third, the Great Gate operation near Bruma is proceeding as scheduled. Please refrain from using phrases like letting them in on purpose or just one city, right, in front of the Countess until after the gate has been closed. And finally, in preparation for the Paradise Portal project, all staff should review the updated business continuity plan, Daedric Crisis Edition. Also, please complete the Sigil Stone Risk Awareness e-learning module. Yes, even if you've done it before. Previous completions do not count. That's all for this week. May Talos guide you, and please avoid disturbing the glowing crystal unless absolutely necessary.